Shut up and sit down.
What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Master the NEC, where we talk about the National Electrical Code and all things electrically related. So as many people know, I serve on Code Making Panel 5 and Code Making Panel 17 for the 2023 edition of the National Electrical Code. Of course, I sat on the 2020 and the 2017, but this week, NFPA has their NITMAMs, Notice of Intent to Make a Motion meetings that are happening in Boston, Massachusetts. I am not there. Most people know that because obviously I'm here doing a podcast. I would love to be back there with all of my friends and all of my code buddies and things like that, but I am not back there. I am still here in Texas. So that sucks that I'm not back there, but I've got great news for everybody. The reason I'm doing this podcast today is because I want to share with you our latest tools that we're going to be providing for not only our students, but it's also a lot of features that are free for people out there wanting to learn the National Electrical Code. And we're going to be expanding and we're going to be advancing it. We're going to be adding features. We're going to be making something that's available for everybody that is a one-stop shop. Now, you're probably thinking, what are you talking about, Paul? Okay, well, let me get started first. Many people have heard us talk about on other shows or Instagram or TikToks or whatever. They've heard us talk about our VIDL video delivery system. It is a video system that allows us to deliver videos in our app. I kind of spilled the beans there. In a delivery way that gets it to the masses in a proprietary way so that the videos stay secure within our educational platform. And so we've been working on this VIDL, and we finally got it all, the bugs worked out, and we have rolled it out into, you heard it, our mobile app. So that's just one of the things that we've done, and I'll kind of expand on that a little bit because you're thinking, Paul, you're just trying to sell something. Look, I'm not selling anything today, okay? Trust me, I'm not. So I wanted to let you know what we're going to do for you. Okay, so if you haven't done so yet, you need to download our app. It's free, doesn't cost you a dime. You can hate me, love me, whatever, but the education you're going to get on and the ability to interact with other electricians and other like-minded individuals, it's worth it. I'm sure you're familiar with stuff like the Trade Hounds. I'm sure you're familiar with other different message boards and platforms that people hang out on. The problem is it is not very structured, and it's not dedicated to electrical code specific. You know, a bunch of other garbage happens on those things. So we're very much focused on keeping it around the electrical code, keeping it around things that are associated with the code, and expanding on that. So if you go get our app, now I'm going to tell you there's a couple ways to get our app. It is not available in the Apple or Google store yet, but it is available for free on a website that we set up. It's free. Now, of course, you can get it from electricalcodeacademy.net.org and .com, right? You can get it from there. That's a no-brainer. You can go to our website. Right at the top, it says download our app. You can get our app. In fact, if you're on your actual mobile phone and you go to our electricalcodeacademy.net, it'll probably remind you at the top to download it, right? But here I'm going to tell you about a new website that we've set up that's designed to make it a little bit easier for you to be able to get our app on your phone. And then I'm going to explain a little bit about what's in the app so you kind of have an understanding. Because again, I don't want to waste your time if you don't think this is a benefit for you. And here's how I want to show that it is a benefit for you that already have your license. It's a benefit for you that are actually in the field. because it basically gives you an expert in your hand. And I want to be the one that does that for you. Now, look, I've been teaching people over 30 some years. I had Let's Ask Paul, the podcast that answers people's technical questions. I've done that because I want to help people understand the NEC. All right. You can say I'm no smarter than the average guy, but I do know a little bit about the code, and I like to teach people. I like people to learn. And I try to give of my time to help people understand the National Electrical Code. So one of my efforts was to create a one-stop shop, a simplistic approach to give you something that's going to not only be a resource to learn the code, have the code, knowledgeable code people at your fingertips at any time, and be able to do it in a way that is basically the way the, quote, kids are doing it today. You know what I'm saying? So hear me out. So if you haven't downloaded our app yet, the easiest way to get our app now is to go to necchat.com. That's right, necchat.com, necchat.com, .net, or .org. It doesn't matter. So go to necchat.com, and there you will see a button that you will click, and it's near the bottom, and it'll say download it now, and you click on that, and it'll give you follow the directions, and you can get the app on your phone. Just that simple. Now, if you're on a desktop or you're on a laptop or something like that, and you go to necchat.com, then there's a QR code there. So if you've got your phone, you can open up your QR code reader and simply scan the barcode, and that will install the app on your phone. Just follow the directions, and it'll put it on your phone, and you'll be good to go. Now, once you get our app on your phone, now we have partnered with Wix, and it's called the Spaces app. It basically our portal to get to our app. Eventually, it's going to be in the App Store and the Google Store and the whatever as well, for you to be able to download it there if you want. The difference is when we finally go to the App Store or Google Play, we're probably going to charge something. Right now, it's free. So if you get it now, you're in, okay? Because you can always use the free app here. You don't have to do the one where you pay. Don't tell everybody I said that, and don't tell our business folks that I said that. But you can get the app for now, and it is available, and you check it out. I want to talk a little bit about what's in the app. So a couple of little things, if you're wondering. All right, the first thing, when you go to our home screen, you're going to see announcements. Now, announcements, if I want to send you something, it'll show up on your phone. It'll show up in your app. Maybe I'm doing a question of the day, or maybe I want to let you know about a webinar is going on, or maybe there's an industry news thing that I want to let you know, or maybe a state has changed their code. Maybe the edition that they're using now is different. However it needs to be, I want to be able to send you push notifications to let you know, keep you in the know on all those things in industry. So we're going to be utilizing this announce feature to let you kind of be aware of that. Kind of gives you all the latest information that we find out right at your fingertips. The most recent one I did was beta testing, because we've got a new Fast Tracks mobile beta course. And if you finish that, Unit 1 is for free. If you finish that Unit 1, you'll get a neat little badge on your name that says you're a beta tester. Again, we appreciate everybody that does that. But on the home screen, you will see an invite button. You can send it to other people, and I'm hoping that you do send this out or share the code to as many people on as many platforms as you can. Let's grow this thing. I'm not trying to sell you anything in here. The purchases that we'll talk about, they're optional. And if you scroll down, you'll see the contact button. And the contact button is our phone number. It also has a message button that allows you to connect directly with me if you have questions. Probably one of the most powerful features here is that I get quite a bit of, let's just say, my fees are not cheap when it comes to tutoring. Let's put it that way. And my consulting with people. But if you're in our app, you have the ability to reach out with the message and ask a question. And I'll do my best to answer it in a timely fashion. But you're dealing with me. You're not dealing with somebody else. You're dealing with me. And again, I do my best to make sure that I respond in a timely manner. But you're getting it directly. You're contacting our office directly within the app. Of course, you have the phone number there you can call as well. You even have a link to our website. All that's right there at your fingertips, right on the main homepage. Now, you'll have a navigation bar that you scroll from left to right. So the very first one you click on it, that's the Sparky Hub. I'm sure you've heard of our social media platform where you can share information, share images, installs, ask questions, interact with other, not just Fast Track student users, but anybody there. Of course, if you're a Fast Tracks student, you can also get access to the Fast Tracks Black program there as well. And that's where we post the links to our Wednesday night's live session. But you'll also see special announcements and whatnot. And as we add different forums there, that's where you would go to get access to that. So that's the Sparky Hub. So we have 1,966 members in the Sparky Hub. And we encourage you to share that. And let's get that thing going. Let's get more people sharing stuff, sharing installations, sharing questions, all those type of things right there in the Sparky Hub. The next tab, if you kind of scroll to the right, is you'll see it's called Educational Videos. Now, currently there's a public version. There's 50-some videos up there that you can watch. Some of them are a bit redundant, but that's our public videos. And more of those will be added, the ones that are on our YouTube, which are free to everybody. There are a couple in there that you are pay per view or pay on demand that are like $5.99. If you're interested in those, that's for the public. But there's also a tab called Exclusive Videos. Now, this is only for our monthly subscribers and our annual subscribers. So moving forward, a lot of the videos that are only available to those that pay the $9.99 a month or the $119 a year, it's a bargain, by the way, they will get access there. And they will be able to watch those videos from their device right there in the app itself. So that's all part of our Viddle delivery system and how we interact those into the educational videos. So it's all going to be on the app. So if you're familiar with watching YouTube videos and all this other type of stuff on your phone, you're going to be able to do it now natively within our app. So it's just so much easier to be able to do that. And you can just click on it, view it, and do anything you want from right there. The next tab that you're going to see is our online programs. And this is neat because these are where we're going to be creating a lot of our new courses as we move forward. There's a residential mini course there. There's also courses there to explaining our residential and our commercial program, as well as the Fast Tracks Black. There's a tutorial program in there that you can check that out if you've wanted more information on what our Fast Tracks program is all about. And you've heard or probably seen on our social media platforms, you've probably seen that our students are just by far acing the exam. Well over a 99% success rate when you follow the program. So excited about that. Students are just, and I try to post as many of those as I can on the social media so people can see that it is a successful program. There's been thought behind it and that type of thing. So you've got that going on in our programs. So if you're interested in some of the courses, the other thing I will tell you is that we do some electrical code knowledge quizzes. And there's 5 of them in there right now. We're going to be adding more as we go. So if you're wanting to brush up on your code, get your scratch paper and your pencil and do some of these. They're a little uniquely different. In other words, they make you actually write the answer down and then you answer the quiz. It's just a different approach rather than how some people do them. But the beautiful thing is they're free, and we're going to be adding a bunch more. So that ought to be pretty cool. And the next tab you've got is our podcasts. Now, this is extremely important, and this is something that we're excited because it integrates into it, the Master the NEC podcast. With hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of those podcasts, what it does is it shows the 3 latest podcasts, always shows them on the screen. But when you click them, you actually get all of the episodes. So you just can scroll down and read them, and it's so intuitive the way it is. It literally gives you the title, and you get to read it and see, do I want to listen to this episode or not? The Let's Ask Paul are there. If you're interested in those, there's some of the older ones that are earlier than that are there. So it's, we have one from Electrician Live, Wire Nuts and Wagos, The Great Debate. That's there. You can listen to that podcast as well. So many of them. You can do it right now natively, directly through the app. Is that cool or what? You can pause it, play it later, come back anytime you want. It's all built in to the actual. In fact, there's 592 episodes for you to enjoy there. So check those out. It's pretty awesome. The next tab you got is our subscription tab. So this is where you can get access to our monthly or annual membership directly from right here. And once you have that monthly or annual membership, then you can get access to the members only portal that is over on our website, which is electricalcodeacademy.com.net or .org, and you click the members only button and you can watch there. So people are asking, okay, are those videos going to all be available in the app? And the answer to that is yes. Slowly they will be migrated. And remember what I said over in the educational videos? There's a couple there. More of them will be moved eventually, but you still have access. And one thing to always remember, our website is mobile friendly. So even if you're not using the app and you want to go over to electricalcodeacademy.com.net or .org, it will adapt to your device. So you can log in the same way there because all of our stuff is very web friendly. Okay. So don't worry about that. Now, some people have been asking me, they say, Paul, it's a little confusing with the fast tracks and in the website. So for those that are in the fast tracks program, you're not going to access your fast tracks program from the app. That is a separate portal, and that is an LMS system that's done through Cengage, and they host our course on their servers. So you're still going to have the normal login process over there. It's not going to change. Nothing's going to change with that. So keep that in mind. And plus, you really wouldn't want to do that program on a small screen because you have to type in your questions and answers, and it's just more. But we are going to be incorporating a mobile version that you can use, so you're offline, you can do that and things like that. So we're working on that. But again, I'm a big proponent of using a laptop or a big tablet or something like that for our Fast Tracks course. With that said, you're still going to get access to our courses that are going to be on the website. But I just wanted people to remember that when you do monthly subscriptions or annual memberships, that's only for the website and for the apps. That is not the Fast Tracks program. That is a totally separate thing. Now, you can purchase a Fast Tracks program through the app, but that's a separate login, and we send you the email, and it's really a real console like you're going to a university. So it's a little more in depth in the app. But of course, we are going to have some courses that you can get through the app. They're just going to be simplified versions. So that's your subscription. If you want to get access to that, the videos and things like that, there you go. The next one is Paul's blogs. Now, I write blogs from time to time on different subjects, and in here, I'm not sure how many's in there right now, but if you go in there, one of the most recent ones I did was explaining non-coincident loads for multi-family buildings if you're using a standard method, which you would never do, but if you did, there you go. Branch circuits, motor circuits, talking about the exam prep, Ohm's law, metal clad cable with non-metallic boxes, electrical math. There's a bunch of different blogs that I've written that you can go over there and look at directly from the app now. And it just rescales itself perfectly to the app, depending on what size your phone is. It works so much better. So give that a look. That's the blog. So that's all available now. And now, of course, the next tab is our shop tab. And that's where you will see things in there like some shirts, some hats, stuff that's directly on our website. And, of course, that's where you would find also any of the Fast Tracks programs and the courses. You can find them as well. Are all available in there. So you have a little search feature. Of course, you have all products. You click on it, and it'll bring up a filter, and you can go through the filter, and you can look at all the the stuff that's in there. And then, of course, it'll have the Fast Tracks programs. You just click on Fast Tracks and boom, it'll pop up the Fast Tracks program. So you can shop for anything in here, but we also have some goodies in there. Now, this is not to replace electricianpride.com. This is just some of the most requested items are actually here for quick shopping and that type of thing. And then, of course, the last tab we have is the services tab. Now, this is where folks can get code questions and consulting done, or they also can have NEC prep tutoring, 1 hour blocks, very limited time. I made it as about as affordable that you can get. If you're having a question with, say, a certain calculation, or you just don't understand something, then you can book a 1 hour. If you feel like you're preparing for an exam, you're getting down to the end, and you want to just do a crash course with me at the end, an hour, and kind of let me just run some stuff by you and help you out, then you've got access to that. Okay, so you can book it all straight from the app if you're interested in that. If you're not, you're not. But if you are, it's right there. So all of this information is available in our app, and we'll be adding more and more stuff as we go, and really tweaking out the app and adding a bunch of new stuff to the app. The key is going to be your navigation bar in the app. Just scroll that thing from left to the right, and you got all these little features. Look, when it comes to an app, so many people have simple apps that you can download that has nothing but code questions. Okay, we've got that. And we're going to be adding even more. We've got the push announcements. We've got the Sparky Hub where you can ask questions. We got the videos that you can watch from here. You got the podcast you can listen to. You got the online courses. You got my blogs. There's so many things that we're incorporating into this, and we're not stopping there. We've got other ideas that are in the works. We're excited about what our video system is going to be allowing us to do. I guess one of the main things in here is literally the ability to reach out to us with a click. All you got to do is click message, and boom, you can send us a message directly through the app. Okay? No need to email it. You can send it right through the app. So how cool is that, right? Almost like instant gratification, if you will. Anyway, so that's wanted to give you a kind of a quick overview, and I can tell you personally, I do all of my chatting on the Sparky Hub through the app. It's just so much easier for me to do it, and I just simply scroll down and see something I want. If I want it, I click comment. If I see there's 4 comments, I click the comments to see what somebody's saying. And if I want to add something, I'll add something. You can add images and logos, and you can just do anything you want in there. So it's a neat flowing format. It's more like a Twitter style format. So yeah, I guess it's kind of like a Facebook format, but it's our own version. And it's just devoid of any of the BS. I'm serious. It's closer to something like Trade Hounds, if you will, but without any of the BS involved in it. So we're excited about it. You're going to see some changes, logos, some graphics changes. Nothing you have to do on your end. It'll automatically take place. You won't even know it happened. So we're excited about that. Some of the other things that we're excited about is integrating some more of our social media into our Sparky Hub. We're going to be doing some more videos. Most people know that I'm also a remote drone pilot. So I have a Part 107 license, and we're going to be doing a lot of videos of, up on power poles, looking at some transformer installations, things like that. Just trying to incorporate as many of our videos as possible as we move forward. I'm not here to teach you how to twist a torque wrench. I'm not here to teach you how to strip conductors and terminate them. I'm here to teach you the National Electrical Code. Now, to many people, they say, well, that's kind of dry. Well, if you want to make sure that you're getting ready to do an installation and you're questioning something, isn't it nice to just pull the phone out your pocket, open up our app, and ask a question in the Sparky Hub? Or better yet, send me a message directly. Okay, where else can you get that? Who else are you going to get access to like that? And it's free. It's all in our platform. So we're excited about it. Hopefully you are too. And you share it with everybody and let them know. It's one of those things that's just, we had to do it. We had to migrate into the modern era. People are just using their phone. My screen's big. So I have a Samsung, I think it's an S21. It's a fairly big screen. So I watch a lot of YouTube videos and things like that on it. But now with our Viddle delivery system, we're going to integrate them into our app, so you can watch everything from there. It's just going to be cool. So anyway, hopefully you got something out of that and you're excited about some of the things that we'll be bringing with the push notifications, the announcements, the hub, the educational videos, and all the other good stuff in here. Hopefully you'll subscribe. And remember now, go to necchat.com. That's necchat.com, .net, or .org. It doesn't matter. That is the quickest way to get our mobile app, necchat.com. And you can get it installed on your mobile device, Android. It doesn't matter. You can get it on your Google device, Android or iPhone, iOS, or whatever you call it. I'm an Android guy. But anyway, any way you want it, we've got it for you. And we're hopefully you join and you get a part of this app, and you're going to start seeing things get added. You're going to see it. It's just naturally going to happen. You don't have to do anything. You're going to see that we're going to be adding more programs. You're going to see more exam prep question courses. Just so much stuff we're going to be added. And in the majority, I would say 90%, maybe 85% of what's on here is free. If you want to support us and you do the monthly subscription, the $9.99 a month to get the exclusive videos, things like that, that's just, we appreciate it. If you want to, do that, that's something we appreciate. But really, we're trying to create something that helps educate people, creating these courses. And again, our fast track system is our flagship. That teaches people the code. So nothing can replace that. We get it. But we want to integrate other things and add programs and courses into our system and try to make it affordable. That's the deal. If it's not free, then we try to make it at least affordable at a certain price point to make it something that is worth you keeping on your phone, worth opening up, worth sitting at the lunch counter, sitting in the break room and say, hey, I'm going to do a little code quiz today, or I'm going to do a little mini course today on something, some topic, things like that. So we are dedicated to that. I am dedicated to bringing you additional courses, different videos, interjecting videos into these courses. Sky's the limit. So right now, I'm just letting you know, go get the app. It's free over at necchat.com and download that bad mamma jamma, and I will see you in class. Till next time, folks, stay safe. God bless.
Shut up and sit down.